So this deck is really straightforward. I call it Dialga because Lickilicky. Basically, yeah, we're using Metallic Turbo to charge up our Lickitung into Lickilicky. I chose this Lickitung because it's kind of got the same theme going. Real fun with the flips and stuff. So if I can't pull Lickilicky, at least I'm still doing some coin flipping here. So I decided to add Skarmory into the mix here because I just really like Skarmory. I think he's a lot of fun. And it kind of takes the edge off of Dialga and Lickitung. I mean, in general, like, you're gonna want to start with Dialga as the active in Lickitung on the bench, but Skarmory is good to lead with as well because he kind of applies a lot of early game pressure. And honestly, because he only has one retreat cost, if you're hit with like a Sabrina or anything like that, it's not a game ender because, you know, Licky's got a retreat of 4, and you don't necessarily want to get rid of 2 off of Dialga because you're really only using Metallic Turbo. So yeah, so with Skarmory, I put in 2 Giant Capes and 2 Rocky Helmets. Don't judge me, in this video I had to use 2 Lumberries because I just can't get Rocky Helmets for some reason, but I digress. You got 2 Pokes, 2 Oaks, 2 Leafs to help with the retreat cost of these guys, and we've got a Communication, which, looking back, I would probably put a Sabrina in here instead to have 1 Sabrina and 1 Cyrus then. So that's the deck. Let's get into it. All right, so not a bad start. Finneon would have been way more annoying in the active slot than Staryu, so I'm expecting that Starmie's gonna come out. As far as for us, Dialga up front, Lickitung, we got Lickilicky in hand. We just drew Cyrus a little early, but that's okay. You see me deciding on these Lumberries. I have not been able to get Rocky Helmets, so I'm like, do I just use these? And I do, because I'm like, maybe it'll distract him. Maybe he'll think that like I'm some kind of noob or something, and or that I don't know what I'm doing. Trying some kind of tactic like that, so. He, second turn, hits a Staryu. That's all he can do, really. And I get a Skarmory. So now I'm kind of regretting dropping those Lumberries right away. So I start with the Turbo. Start powering up a Lickitung, and I'm not showing Lickilicky EX quite yet. This is something that I've been learning lately, is to just not show my opponent's things too quickly. Make him think that I'm still trying to draw it, you know? So of course he drops the Starmie EX, and now I guess I'm panicking a little bit, but he's down to 100 already. So, and even less after I Metallic Turbo him for 30, so a potion or a cape won't save him either. So I do show him that I got the Lickilicky EX, and that's coming for him next turn. So we swing, get that ready. Skarmory is pretty easy to get ready with just 1 energy, so we're still investing in Lickilicky to hopefully help with enough energy and potentially a Leaf. We could retreat for free, just by the way this match has been going. So he takes out the Dialga, naturally, but we're okay with that, because we realistically are only gonna lose 2 Pokemon in this, the way this deck runs anyways. We get our Crown. Dialga, look at that. Look at that. So I want to show that off and be like, psych, I play this game. I just, forgive me for not having, of course we missed the flip, but I'm like, you know what, this is good, because we didn't need to make that flip. That's a classic situation where I would get like 3 heads in a row. So I'm like, all right, maybe luck's on my side. Maybe luck's on my side this time. So he interestingly puts out the Staryu, so I'm like, maybe he has this other Starmie? I was kind of expecting to put out like Regice or something, Regice. Rocky Helmets, naturally. Evolves into, look, he's got 2 full art Starmie EXs, God. I only got 1, and he Sabrina's me. So I throw out Skarmory because it's just 1 energy to retreat, and I'm like, that's okay, because I got 6 energy on Lickilicky anyway. So again, that with a Leaf, if I need to retreat, I can easily do that. Now it's gonna be interesting. I don't think I need to communicate for Skarmory or anything at this point. I'm already set up. So that's also a waste of a draw. Looking for the Leaf. Retreat back into Lickilicky. Man, I want, the Starmie EX is one of my favorite arts. It all comes down to this. I'm like, you know what, that's fine, because he can't kill me. 90, even with the Geo, I'm still at 40. There's nothing he can do. 40, oh, and after hitting him again with Rocky Helmet, I'd still be down to 20 with all of those things. So I'm like, this is fine. This is fine. We get the cape, and he concedes. So that's match 1. That's just the power of Dialga and Lickilicky without too much pressure on me or too much strats. I think he just didn't get lucky. But starting with this one, classic Dialga versus Dialga. We see on the left side of the screen here, I'm building up for a Lickilicky, he's building up for a Porygon Z. I'm really hoping I don't see that thing because I have not had to go up against that at this point. So a part of me is a little excited to see it happen. But the other part of me is like, God, no, no! And of course, he drops Porygon 2 right away. So I'm like, okay, who is gonna be faster at doing this? And luckily for this matchup specifically, if he does get the Porygon Z out there, as you see, we get the Lickilicky EX. So I just dropped that right away. And again, I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have, but I don't know, Porygon Z seemed like a troll kind of a play, so I'm like, maybe he's running red card. So I just drop it just in case. And we start stacking up Lickilicky. But as I was mentioning, in this case, for the way that this deck runs, we've already got the 2 steel on Dialga, and because we're running Lickilicky, which is just a normal, just a colorless energy, Porygon Z ain't really gonna mess us up that much. Like, if we could just get like 1 Skarmory out there with 1 energy, we're set, we don't care. Porygon Z doesn't affect us. So this is the battle of prep here, I guess. So again, I dropped the Lickilicky EX, which I probably shouldn't have done. But I'm feeling good because we got Cyrus and Leaf in hand, so I'm chilling. I'm like, let's just keep stacking up both of these. Maybe if he keeps swinging for 30, I can actually retreat. And then he's got to deal with 2 Lickilicky EXs. So the Mew on the side there is concerning me. I mean, Mew is also kind of a troll with, you know, pulling it back and all. So I'm deciding what to do with this energy, because at this point I'm like, gosh, I am so healthy right now. So I decided to start the other Lickilicky, because why not? Because the other one's prepped, you know, so why not? 2 crowns, 2 crown Mews, man. Look at that bench. Oh, look at all the energy. So we just go for the kill right there. Because we gotta move things along here, you know what I mean? Now, I'm kind of hoping that he just takes me out here. Because, I mean, everything else is just so healthy. I mean, look at that bench right now. So he does take me out. I'm like, all right. We've stacked up. He's got his Porygon Z. Like, here's where the match actually starts, right? It all comes down to this, right? We need, what, 3 heads? But so would he. So of course we don't get it. Not even 1. But that's okay. So it's all on him to get those flips that I needed. That he's benefiting off of me with his Geno. And look at this. It all comes down to this. I'm tapping. Okay, that's 1, 2. That's it. So in this one, I'm like, oh great, Darkrai. But I haven't seen Darkrai with Arbok yet, so I'm interested in this deck. It's always fun when you come across a deck that you don't recognize right away. It's a little more fun. We get Lickilicky right away. We're healthy. Pokeball, Professors, another Pokeball, a Cape. So we got Skarmory started right away, so that's good. We're gonna get our Lickitung here, and now we're hoping for maybe Dialga with the other Pokeball. Another Skarmory. We're like, okay, boring. No, I'm kidding. So we poke, or not poke, we oak And now we've pretty much got everything but Dialga, but that's okay, because Skarmory's kind of another decent lead. I feel like we're going to be able to apply some good pressure here because, as you saw, we did 50, so another 2 more turns. He won't even be able to swing yet, and we're going to be able to knock him out, all while building up Lickitung. So he gets his Arbok, but we're not concerned because we know that he's going to be putting all his energy into Darkrai here. We got Cyrus just in case. That feels good. Again, we're going to evolve into our Lickilicky. I believe we do it for both of them. No. Why just one? I'm confused. We hit him. He's down to 40. And we're feeling pretty good. He's got both Arbok. And the potion, the sneaky potion. Sometimes I feel like, I feel like potion and cape are equally as good for totally different reasons. Because here I was chilling, and that just completely changed the tone because now he's gonna be able to take out my Skarmory, and I am not ready for this thing. So I prep the other Skarmory. Or actually, no, I retreat, yeah, to swing. So like, I gotta be doing some damage. I guess it didn't really matter. I think I wasted an energy there by doing that. So now I really set myself up for failure, I think. Yeah, because what would that have mattered? What was I thinking? Because now I gotta equip another, oh, unless I'm just stalling. Yeah, I'm stalling. Which is sad because it still would have, I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. Takes me out, of course. So he's gonna deal 100, and we're still, by the time we get enough energy, we're still gonna take him out. But we're not, I guess we're not scared because, you know, Arbok's only 100 HP. So unless he capes or something, and even then we only need a flip. So I think I did one misstep there, but that's okay because I was kind of tripping with the potion. Yeah. I think it's been a couple days since I played this one, so my bad. Oh, the Lumberry and the Leaf, okay. I don't know if anything at this point would help me because it's pretty straightforward with what I'm doing here. I attach that because why not? And knock him out. And of course, that's when I get the heads. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna go terribly the next time I need to get a heads if I need one. Now, if you noticed, he snuck a coughing on there. And I'm like, watch this, watch. See, and this is when I'm like, this was the match where I'm like, okay, let's not show our opponent everything we have. Let's not just lay everything down there because he sneaks this in. He sneaks the wheezing in. And I'm like, okay, there it is. That's the 110 that we were looking for. That's what we were scared of. So once again, look at this. It all comes down to this. I'm like, let me flex quick before I lose. Let me show you who the real winner is. Doesn't really matter who I put this energy on because it all comes down to this turn.